Hi, I'm Gary Smith, 203K Consultant. Let's talk about the 203K renovation program. Let's get started. What is the FHA 203K anyway? It's an all-in-one loan program that allows financing for the purchase or refinance of a property, plus the cost of renovations. The loan amount is based on the after-improved value of the property, as if the renovations had been completed. The renovation work begins after closing. Eligible properties are single-family homes, townhomes, and condominiums, up to 4-unit properties, mixed-use properties, duplex conversion, vacant land, or you can rebuild from a permanent foundation. Your eligible borrowers must occupy the property as their primary residence. They may have a cosigner and must be a U.S. citizen. Permanent and non-permanent aliens are eligible. All borrowers must have a Social Security number, and there are no income limits to this program. What are the benefits of the 203K loan? Purchase or refinance a less than perfect home. You can eliminate a lot of property problems. You can expand or upgrade an existing home, add handicap accessibility, repair health hazard and safety items. You have low down payments plus finance renovation costs into one loan. You can finance up to 6 months of your mortgage payments while the renovations are being completed. So let's look at a quick step-by-step of the loan process. You complete your loan application, your credit is approved, and then you ratify your contract. Order your inspections, your termite, whether it's your well inspection for rural property or a septic tank. You meet with me, the 203K consultant. We select a licensed general contractor. Title work is requested with the settlement agent, and order an appraisal, obtain insurance, and close the loan. Then afterwards, the renovation begins. So what about the purchase contract? All FHA disclosures must be executed at the time of the sale contract. Very important, get a home inspection. You don't want to bite off more than you can chew here. The finance portion of the sales contract must state that the financing will be an FHA 203K renovation loan. The loan amount will reflect the purchase price plus an estimate of repairs for a total acquisition. So what is a work write-up? The consultant provides a work write-up, which is a detailed, itemized scope of work for the customer. The work write-up is completed by an approved consultant, detailing the scope of work, itemized by category, and then summarized for a total cost. All inspections must be provided to the consultant at the time of the inspection. The consultant will recommend the number of inspections to be performed and will factor in a percentage for the contingency reserve to be used in case of unforeseen issues. It defines required renovations to meet the customer's needs and program guidelines. A consultant ensures all health and safety issues are addressed. And most importantly, the allocated funds for the project are sufficient to cover the required work for the project completion. The consultant approves an opportunity for all parties to understand and agree on the scope of work. What about allowable renovations? Well, first of all, $5,000 or more are required for the renovation program. Improvements, changes, and additions include remodeled kitchens and baths, new siding, painting, and landscaping, replace electrical, HVAC or plumbing, and install a well or septic tank in rural areas. Finish a basement out. Add a garage and deck. Disabled access like ramps and widening doors for wheelchairs. Replace and or raise a roof. Eliminate health and safety hazards such as lead-based paint and mold abatement. What about contractor selection? The most important and sometimes timely step is the selection of your general contractor. Have friends or family recommend a contractor. Obtain price quotes from several reputable contractors. The contractor must be licensed and insured. The contractor needs to be made aware of the project's scope of work. And all contractor documents must be fully executed prior to settlement. The contractor more than likely will be approved by your loan agent. So you want to make sure that your loan company approves the contractor. What about the appraisal process? The appraisal will be based on the after improved value of the property. The work write-up is provided to the appraiser to determine the value of the renovations have been completed. A completed appraisal is forwarded to the hazard insurance agent to obtain your insurance. And most importantly, energy improvements require a zero down payment with the 203K program. And these energy improvements can increase your home's value. As far as the settlement, the settlement statement, the HUD-1, will be prepared that details all the closing of the transaction. A renovation escrow account will be established at the time of the settlement or closing. The escrow account will be held with the lender and payments for the rehab paid from the escrow account. Work must start within 30 days of the closing. The work may not cease more than 30 days during the process of rehab. And the overall length of the renovation period may not exceed 6 months. And some exceptions are granted for unforeseen areas, but we want to make sure that we try to knock that project out within 6 months. What about disbursing the funds? Funds are released from an escrow account as the work is completed. An inspection must be performed by the consultant to execute a draw request for funds to be released. The draw request must be signed by the customer, the contractor, and the consultant. This ensures that all parties have inspected the work and that everyone has accepted and agreed upon the work completed. Checks will be made payable to both the customer and the contractor. Final inspection. When all of the work is completed, a final inspection is done. The customer reviews a final release form. This release lists all the funds that were applied. Congratulations. You just renovated your home with the 203K program.